Hey everyone, Fabulous Fish here.
And I'm Katatui 101.
And we have a special video for you today. That is, we are opening our first piece of fan mail.
Yay!
So this package was sent in from user LuxarWill on YouTube. He goes on Discord as a Luxar Firework. So thanks a lot, Luxar. It was a bit of a mess sending this because post office had a bit of trouble with knowing who I was. But if you want to send me fan mail, it's all straightened out now. So you can send it off to P.O. Box 505 in Harleysville, PA, zip code 19438. That'll all be on screen there. And address your package to Fabulous Fish, spelled exactly like it appears on screen. Like, exact, I don't know where I'm pointing that way. Don't misspell that or else there'll be a bit of a... They won't let me open it. They won't let me take the package if you do that, so...
He's not a real fish.
Yeah, don't spell it right. This is like the most... taped package I've ever seen.
Just stab it with the scissors.
There we go. This is like, it's like completely trapped in the tape. Like there's like a layer of tape around the entire package.
Man, these games are very protected. Rip it off with like the power of Hercules.
I'm seeing some PS2 logos in there. See them?
It's dark, but I believe you.
I used to, at my first job, break down cardboard boxes by hand. So I got really good at opening boxes without the need of scissors. Finding the tape seams and tearing them up. Believe it or not, my job title there was dishwasher.
You're using a really weird pair of scissors, too.
Yeah, these scissors are fucking awful. I don't know why I didn't use the pair of my bedroom ones.
Yeah, well, so I applaud you for making do with those scissors.
These fucking deformed ass, shit ass scissor. I hope you didn't want the box back because I'm kind of killed it. It actually says games right there.
Oh.
See?
Oh, good.
Because it's full of games.
I like games.
Luxar is a very generous guy.
There's
a lot of games in here. Wow, thanks, dude.
That is a healthy box of games.
Let's go through them all, shall we? We have Rugrats Search for Reptar. The title's really teeny tiny.
I didn't know that was a game.
I didn't know that was a game either. It's falling out.
Oh no!
This is back when the disc used to be black. That disc might need some car wax. It's a little beat up.
Oh my god.
The Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. You know we play licensed games.
Yeah, he knows who he's sending these games to.
SpongeBob Super Sponge.
Ooh, superhero game.
I wonder if this is like a prequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. I think I've actually played this one before. The back of the box, like the art in there, looks familiar to me. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
Oh, it's our favorite.
And this game's actually pretty good. This is Tigger's Honey Hunt. I consider this to be like a hidden gem on PS1. It's actually a pretty fun platformer.
Yeah, it's cute.
Crash Twin Sanity. I've always wanted to try the Crash games. I actually just picked up the trilogy on PS4. I haven't played any of them yet, but I don't know which one this is. But I've been interested in Crash.
Well, Shrek approves.
Fuck this game. This is the least entertaining video game I've ever played in my life, and I know you only sent this because we promised a 4-player Shrek 2 Let's Play, and we never did it, and there's a reason we never did it. I can't commentate this game. It's awful.
He's sending us a message.
People are like, they're all so nostalgic, and they're like, oh, you guys can do this great. This game holds up really well. It's like, no, this game does not. This is like Nicktoons Unite, except somehow even worse. It's like got all the same problems, except worse.
The box art is scary, too.
Fantastic Four. I don't think I've ever heard of this game.
I feel like
a movie where I think was this the movie where the Human Torch was played by the same guy who later played Captain America? Is that movie?
I feel like I've seen that box in like the Walmart cases in like the video game section.
Our Walmart still has PS2 games. It actually has Shrek Carnival on PS2 for like $15. It's like you think for a game that's probably a decade and a half old, it'd be a little cheaper than $15.
A black one.
I don't know what this one is. That's racist, Katie. Oh, we have Power Rangers Dino Thunder. The name is cracking me up. There's a fucking like T-Rex right there.
T-Rex.
Oh, the case is all mangled on that one. Namco Museum PS1. Well, that's a PS2 case, so I think that's a lie. It's probably a PS1 game in here, though. Oh, no, yeah, that's a PS1 game. I think I've actually just doubled the size of my PS1 game collection. I really don't have like any games on PS1.
Damn.
Goku in Smash is Dragon Ball fighting game. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. Other than that, people want
Neither do
Goku
I.
and Smash.
Neither do I.
I mean, I take him. I honestly don't care. If we have a fucking plant on Smash, anything goes. This is one of the classics of the PS2. This is actually a really good game.
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, this is like a super fun shooter. This one's a lot of fun. This is the second one.
Ooh.
They're both great games. They're both. I'm actually not sure which one I like more. The Cat in the Hat.
Has a video game.
It's funny because I actually have a Cat in the Hat game on a PC, although it's like just the book with like a narrator and you can like click on just one of those like early '90s PC CD-ROM games.
What?
I doubt this. This is probably based on the movie.
I
Live
wanna.
action movie.
I was gonna say if it was based on the animation, I'd want to play
that's
that.
a Sly Cooper in there.
Oh, that's not the Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
I want to play that.
This is probably the kind of game we're gonna play because I hate myself. Thrillville.
Thrillville.
Oh. I've never heard of this. It's LucasArts. It's Star Wars. I've never heard of this game. Oh, what that's about. Spider-Man on PS1.
Ooh. Is it just Spider-Man?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Spider-Man. It's just a 3D model of Spider-Man.
Very matter of fact.
Well, here it's not matter of fact. They don't know if Spider-Man's your friend or your foe in this
Uh-oh.
game. This is confusing.
Well, we better play it to find out.
I don't fucking... It's Dr. Octagonopus. Do you remember when he was a meme?
Oh my god.
I don't know how intentional this is, but that's the villain from like the first or the early 2000s movies. That's the villain from like the second, and that's the villain from the third. Although that was like late 2000 by the time that came out. I'm old. Jesus, I remember those are new. Jaws Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Do you get to play as Jaws? Please tell me you get to play as Jaws and you just like get to eat people on the beach because I'd play that if that's what this game is because that sounds awesome. There's a game on Switch where you just play as a shark and like fucking eat everyone. I want to get that game. It sounds like fun. Acme Arsenal.
Oh, I read it as Acne at first.
That's the Acme right there. Is this a Looney Tunes shooting game?
Huh.
I've never heard of this one. This kind of looks like Plankton's Robotic Revenge here. Which that was a game that we were intending to do a 5-player Let's Play of, but then like 2 of the 5 people involved had to cancel this summer of, so we never did it. Spyro and Tarzan. I didn't know they had a crossover.
Both. Or
Spyro, Tarzan. Why is this a flap if there's no...
Yeah, that's...
Just put like one disc on each wall. That's all silly. I didn't know these came together as a 2-pack.
Wow. Double feature.
Yeah, double. I've actually never played a Spyro game either.
Yeah.
Although I know a little about the Tarzan game because I saw like 10 seconds of it in a JonTron video. And that's basically knowing the whole game. I mean. Oh, Lego Star Wars on PS2. Is this the first or the second? It's the first one.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, I played I had the complete saga for Wii. I've actually never owned the first 2. I've always been interested in owning the first 2. So there's the first one. That's
Ooh.
pretty cool. The Simpsons, Bart's Watts.
Bart Wars? Is that what it says?
Fart Wars. Oh, that's just a DVD. It's not even a game.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
That's nice.
Oh, I just realized it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I have like seen maybe like 20 episodes of Simpsons in my life. So like I don't even know that this existed. Cool. A Bug's Life and Shrek's Treasure Hunt.
I gotta play
A
that.
lot of fucking Shrek games.
Well, what do you expect?
Was the
He's
PS1
Shrek.
still alive when Shrek came out? Shrek came out in 2001. I'm pretty sure the PS1 was dead by then. At least the PS2 came out, and this is the Bug's Life.
See, this box knows how to be a box.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than that he's got like fire hair. Like whoosh. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's cool. And actually, this game I know a little about. It's Ratatouille on PS2.
Sweet.
That's tech. You know why I know about this game?
How?
It was developed by Heavy Iron, the same team that did Scooby-Doo 900 Fights and Battle for Bikini Bottom. So I'm sure this is a great game, just based on those 2 games.
Yeah, right.
And then we have one PS3 game, and that is Final Fantasy 13. I've always been interested in getting into Final Fantasy. This is the first one I've ever held in my hands.
Really?
Yeah, I've never actually had one before, so that's pretty cool. The only thing the closest to Final Fantasy I played is Xenoblade, because Xenogears was originally going to be like Final Fantasy 7 or 8 or something, but they're like, oh, it's too dark for Final Fantasy, so they made the Xeno series instead, and then that became the Xenoblade. So I've actually never played an legit Final Fantasy. I know that's Lightning. She looks edgy, kind of like Cloud, but
Edgy AF.
hey, that's cool. I've always been interested in playing a Final Fantasy, and now that I own one, I actually might do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so thanks. That's a fucking...
We got a big stack
shitload of games here falling down everywhere. So thank you very much, Luxar. That was a very generous donation.
Yeah, that's great.
I think there's definitely a few in there we'll be doing some videos on. If anyone else out there would like to send me shit, as I said before, it is P.O. Box 505 in Harleysville, PA, and address it to Fabulous Fish. Spelled exactly like that. Don't spell it the normal way. If you spell it as actually Fabulous Fish, no, it won't come to me. And I accept games like that. If you want to give me like consoles, I guess. I mean, that'd be really generous of you. But if I wouldn't turn it down. Fucking Bionicles or something, I don't know, I'll take it. But thank you very much for that, Luxar. We will definitely be having to look at some of those in the near future, I think.
Yes, especially Shrek's treasure hunt.
Yeah, I'm morbidly curious to know what Shrek's treasure hunt could be, because that doesn't even sound like it fits in with Shrek at all. So while we're here, there's something else I want to address, and as we've gotten some pieces of fan art recently.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to quickly go over a few of those. It's not a whole lot, but first up is by Husksers, and that is a picture of Offensive Scott. Offensive Scott being the OC Katie and I created during the Xenoblade Let's Play. He tells racist jokes. And one thing I actually really liked about this picture is that not only is like the character's like named Scott, but also that they made him Scottish.
Yeah.
He's got like a kilt and there's like sheep behind him.
His perfect attention to detail.
I wasn't expecting that. That picture was uploaded like a few weeks after that video went up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was dropped on Discord one day and saw that. That fucking cracked me up. So
Thank you for bringing that into our lives.
And then also based on the Xenoblade Let's Play is 2 pictures by Boop. I think the name was. I'm wrong. I'm very sorry because I know it was like one syllable. I think it was Boop. And that is a picture of me as Dunban and Katie as Shulk to celebrate us finishing the Xenoblade Let's Play. I really like the art style here. I love how
Yes.
cartoony and like clean it all looks. It looks very like professional.
Yeah, and I appreciate how well you drew the Xenoblade outfits because I know that they are a pain in the ass to draw.
Yeah. So thanks for that a lot, Boop. I'm glad to know you enjoyed the Let's Play so much. And then last, we have 2 pieces of art drawn by Sean Incorporated. That is me as Marth and Katie as Zero Suit Samus. This was actually intended for a bigger picture in which he was celebrating a bunch of different Let's Players he knows playing Smash Ultimate. And unfortunately, the picture wasn't actually able to be finished in time. I think he wanted it before the launch of Smash Ultimate. But whatever assets he had finished, he sent out. And so thanks a lot, Sean. I adore Sean's art style. It is delightfully bizarre.
Oh, yeah.
Everything looks so weird in like the best way. I put a few other pictures that Sean made on screen. He's just like a really unique artist. I appreciate him a lot.
And I appreciate being made into Samus.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone for doing that.
I love fan art.
Yeah, any piece of fan art given to us is appreciated, and also any fan art will earn goldfish points. So that is marked on my Discord server for people who are parts of that. And by the way, just for those of you who don't know, I actually have a survey I posted recently on my Discord server in which you can vote on a game you want Kate and I to do a one-off video of, a video in between 30 and 60 minutes in length. And people who have goldfish points are allowed to actually spend their points to get additional votes. Everyone on the Discord server gets 1 vote for free. But if you have points, you may spend those. Each point counts on their vote, and you can even vote for multiple games that way. If there's like 3 different games you want to play, you can spend 3 points on them, or you can put all like 5 of your points into one game or something. So if you don't know anything about the point system, you should head on over to the Discord server to check that out, because that's stuff you can use for other prizes in the future. I might be making stuff like a casting call where like people with this many points are eligible to join a video with me or something. But as always, thank you all for watching. It's been Fabulous Fish.
And Katsui 101.
I hope you enjoyed this fan unboxing and this fan art little montage, and I hope to be doing more of these in the future. So, see you there.
See ya.